Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh. Yo. What's going on? Welcome to our Sunday service of Access Kids. We are so sorry that you guys didn't have any service last week, but don't worry, that's not going to happen again. We are going to have an awesome time. We're going to make it up to you by having an awesome time today. So I'm going to hand it over to my buddy David, and he's going to introduce us to what we're going to be learning about today. Let's check it out.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's me, David, back here for the introduction for episode 6 of our Fear Buster videos. So we're gonna see yet another way of how we can bust our fears. So Mo and Nick, take it away.
Mo, I promise, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, but it just gets me so nervous anytime I buy a new hair gel. I mean, it's a real risk.
A risk? Really?
Absolutely. I mean, just think about all the things that could go wrong. I mean, what if the company forgot to put an important ingredient in the bottle? Or, I mean, what if the bottle got too hot when it shipped from the store and some of the ingredients got deactivated? I can't even imagine, like, my hair would be a total disaster.
Mo, I'm telling you, your hair doesn't look any different. It looks exactly how it looks every single day.
Okay, good. Crisis averted then. I guess the bottle is good. You know, Nick, you're welcome to borrow my hair gel anytime you like. Sharing is caring.
Why would I need to borrow your hair gel? My hair is perfectly fine.
Sure it is. Just know that I'm only a phone call away.
Okay, let's just take a break from the hair discussions and start busting some fears.
Sounds like a good plan to me. I'll go check our emails.
You know what? And I'll go check the mail. I am expecting a package. Why are all these letters on the ground? Wait a minute. It should have gotten here by now.
Nick, that's really weird that all the mail never actually made it into the mailbox. What's wrong? Did you order Nikes or something?
No.
A new movie?
No. I was just...
I got it! I got it! You ordered a new comic book.
No, Mo, I didn't order anything. I was just hoping that Nessie would have sent me his autograph picture by now. But I guess, you know, he's so popular and busy scaring people in the lakes of Scotland. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I remember. I completely forgot that you requested that when we busted his fear a few days ago. Wait, didn't he email it to you or promise to send it?
Oh yeah, but I guess he forgot. You know, he is only human. Oh wait, he is only a monster.
Nick, no worries. I believe it'll come. In fact, it's probably on its way here right now. You did help him bust a fear, after all. But in the meantime, I know exactly what'll cheer you up. We have an email with the new fear to bust.
Well, I do love busting some fears.
Great! It says, "Hello, Fearbusters. My name is Sonia, and I'm so afraid of all germs. You can get sick from touching germs, eating germs, or even looking at germs. My twin sister Tanya doesn't have a problem with germs at all. Sometimes she even eats food off the floor if it's been there for less than 5 seconds. Fearbusters, write back if you can help me bust this fear."
Germophobia is one intense fear. Sonia must be afraid all the time. We need to get this done pronto. But I don't even know where to start.
All right, first things first, I think we should start by busting the 5-second rule. Can you run to the fridge and get us a variety of food? Anything will work. I'll stay here and get everything set up.
Got it.
Okay, where did I put that thing? There we go. What else? Now I just, I need something to put on top of it. I wonder where did I put? Ah, perfect. Perfect. I knew this thing would come in handy someday. And now, oh, wrong. Silly me. There we go. Perfect. And for the final step, I just have to hook this baby up to my computer. Where's the cables? Hang on. Got this. Here we go. Perfect. My friends, we are creating magic here. We're good to go.
Okay, the fridge was successfully raided. Now, what should I do with all this food, Mo?
Nick, while you were gone, I worked on something super special. This is a supersonic weight instrument measurer, or SWIM for short. And we can place items on the SWIM. I love that. And it will weigh them to the 100,000th of an ounce. Oh no, it's a big number, but you know, we need something that's this specific. This is a very important fear to bust. So we'll do this before and after the food has been on the floor for 5 seconds, right? And if any germs attach to these items, this scale, okay, this scale is sure to detect it. It will absolutely detect any little difference. I'm sure of it.
Just to be clear, we're not going to be eating all this food, right?
Only if you want to.
Ugh. So how are we supposed to test the 5-second rule?
Okay, first, we need to weigh each food item before it goes on the floor. So, here. Go ahead and put the food item on the SWIM.
Here we go. Are you getting any reading from your computer yet, Mo?
Yep. The weight is calculating and it looks like we're good to go. The next step is to pick up the food items and put them on the floor to test them for 5 seconds. The 5-second rule.
On the floor it is. Ready when you are, Mo.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time's up.
Let me get that food now. Okay, Mo. Was there any change?
The data is collecting. Let's take a look at the results. Here we go. So, according to these results, there isn't any difference in the weight of the food after it's been on the ground for 5 seconds.
Awesome. So that means Sonia's fear is totally busted, right?
Yep. Listen, germs sometimes can make us sick, but we can believe that God is bigger than any of those little germs. He is way more powerful. We can do things to avoid germs, but we definitely don't need to be afraid of them.
Great. Let's say that this fear is busted. Now that this experiment is all done, Mo, what should we do with all this food over there?
It's time for our mid-busting snack.
No thanks. Really.
Suit yourself. It's time to email Sonia and tell her the good news.
I was so distracted looking for that autograph from Nessie, Mo, that I forgot to actually look into these letters to see if we got one to bust a fear. Let me see what we have over here. Bill, subscription. Oh, okay, here's a letter, Mo. Let's read what it says. Hey, Fearbusters. I had a flower pot at my house with a pretty flower in it. We went on vacation for a week and left the plant inside without any sunlight or water. When we got home, the flower had died. Ever since then, I've been afraid of my cat Fluffy dying, or even me dying. Can you help me bust this fear? Wow, that's a really sad fear to have. I can't even imagine if something like that happened to Steve.
Oh, yeah, I can't even think about something that awful. Nick? I think something did happen to Steve.
What do you mean?
Nick, like he's gone. Like the cage is open and he's missing.
What? Where do you think he went? Do you think he was dog-napped? Or was it have to do something with all this messy mail here? What happened here last night?
I don't know.
Are we going to Dumo? We have got to bust this fear, and we have to find Steve.
Think, Mo. Think. I've got it. We can have the field team work on busting this fear while we go try and find Steve.
Now that's a good idea. But what if Steve is stuck somewhere and dies? Steve? Steve? Puppy, come here, Steve. Where are you?
Okay, I'll pass this fear along and then we can keep looking for Steve.
Hey Fearbusters, Field Agent Harper here, and while Grant is at a science convention, we are getting ready to bust some fear. Hey Trey, tell us what we got.
Well, it's a letter about the fear of, okay, this one's gonna be tough.
What is it? The fear of dying? This is the hardest fear to bust ever. We have to have something, right?
I don't know. The fear of dying? Death? That's so dark.
Dark, that's it, I've got it. We can bust this fear with a story about Jesus from the Bible.
What does that have to do with dark?
Let me show you. Get the lights. One day, Jesus was visiting a town named Galilee. While he was there, a royal official came to Jesus and asked for his help. The man's son was sick and about to die. The official had heard of the great things Jesus had done and believed that he could help. Jesus told the man that his son would live and sent him back home. The royal official believed that Jesus would do what he said he would do and the boy would be healed. On his way back home, the man's servants met up with him and told him the best news. His son wasn't sick anymore. The official asked the man what time his son got better, and it was exactly at the same time he had talked with Jesus. The man and his whole family saw that Jesus keeps his promises, and from that day on, they all started following and believing in him. Okay, Trey, you can turn the lights back on.
Harper, that story was perfect. It made me realize that there really is only one way of busting the fear of death: belief.
That's right. We all need to believe that Jesus is who he says he is and that he will do the things he promises.
Yeah, promises like that he has prepared a place for us called heaven, and anyone who believes in Jesus will be there with him one day.
Exactly. I'd say the fear of death is completely
Busted!
Aw, come on, Steve. Let's put you back. We can't have you escaping anymore.
Oh. Attaboy, Steve. Now we can't have you wandering off like that again. We're gonna put you back into the cage now.
He must be hungry or hot. Either way, I'm gonna give him a few extra treats.
He must have been hungry or hot. Either way, I'm gonna give him a few extra treats. Oh, would you mind closing the cage lid for me, please?
What?
Well, according to their data, they concluded that there's only one way to bust the fear of death. One way.
Really? So what is it?
Okay, here's what it says. The only way to bust the fear of death, the only way, according to these notes, is belief. The field team busted this fear by reading a story from the Bible where Jesus healed a sick boy.
Yeah, I know that story. Jesus told the man that his son will live, and the little boy did get better, just as Jesus promised.
You got it, Nick. Death is something we all have to face, but we don't have to be afraid of it. And you know why? Because we can believe in Jesus. Jesus is exactly who he says he is, and he will do exactly what he said he will. And he's prepared a place for us. He's prepared a place for us called heaven. And anyone who believes in Jesus will be with him there one day.
Now that is fear-busting gold. I wish we would have remembered that story when we were looking for Steve. I practically had a heart attack.
Yes, you did, Steve. You gave us quite a scare there, little guy. Wait, hey, Nick. Over there, next to Steve's cage. Did you see that package there?
Wait, what package? Oh.
Oh, you know, just the one addressed to you from Scotland.
It's finally here. Nessie's famous autograph picture for me. Ah, I'm so excited. I can't believe my favorite monster of all time actually sent me his autograph.
I told you he'd do it. He promised he would. Nick? Okay.
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure we've solved the mystery of the messy mail today. Looks like Steve may have made a pit stop in the mailbox before visiting the refrigerator.
Let me read that note. Sorry about the mess. There's a dog in your mailbox. Signed, Jeff from the U.S. Postal Service.
Looks like our mailman has a pretty big fear of his own. He must have dropped everything when he saw Steve near the mailbox.
Ah, yes, that explains so much. Busting fears and mysteries all in one day. If I do say so myself, we're good.
And I am starving after busting all these fears and finding our lost pup. I've got to make myself another one of my famous cookie, turkey, candy, chicken nugget, and Pop-Tart sandwiches.
Yuck. Have fun with that. See you in the morning, Mo.
See you, Nick.
Wow, that was a great lesson, huh? We learned about the fear of germs and the fear of dying. We know that God is more powerful than germs, and for those who believe in Jesus, we know we're going to be with him forever in heaven. Now, let's go see what Indy and Hooper have to say.
Yeah, I have a major issue with what happened today. First of all, I must say that all of my fears have been realized. My fear of missing out. How come Steve is allowed in the Fearbuster place, but I am not? I am stuck here in this house.
Yeah, I got no issues with anything. I just want to know, could you ask Steve how he fit into the mailbox? Because I can't fit in there, and that would be, like, amazing. If I could just wait there for the mailman, and then I could surprise him in the morning. I think that'd be so nice.
Oh yeah, Hooper, it's real easy to go in the mail. We'll just put you in a nice big box and send you somewhere really far away. That'd be great for everyone.
Huh? What? Lesson? Fear? I think I missed something. I've been trying to get this thing with the feathers and the bell for the past, like, 20 minutes. What I miss?
All right, well, you know, he's the new guy, so he'll get it eventually. We have to give him a little bit of a break. But, all right, so, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that was so awesome. I mean, just the fact that we know that we don't have to be afraid of anything, even something like death, because we have Jesus, and Jesus can overcome any fear that we may face. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's nothing I need to be afraid of because I got God on my side. So you know what? We got to remember that. And the way we remember that is with our need to know. And I think our buddy Alyssa can help us out with that. But first, we have to unlock our need to know before she can give us our need to know. So let's do that right now.
Where's the spider?
Alright guys, stand up with me. When I say bust fear, pound your fist. And when I say with belief, pat your heart. Bust fear with belief. Bust fear with belief. Bust fear with belief. Alright guys, see you next week.
Nice job, Alyssa. So that's our need to know for today. Now that we've got that in our brains, I think it's time for a little bit of worship. What do you guys think? All right, everyone stand up. Let's worship God together.
I prayed to the Lord and He answered. He freed me from all my fears. I prayed to the Lord and He answered. He freed me from all my fears. I will trust His word. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. I prayed to the Lord and He answered. He freed me from all my fears. I prayed to the Lord and He answered. He freed me from all my fears. I will trust His word. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared. We're set free from our fears. We are fearless. Fearless. We are fearless. Fearless.
One. Nice worshiping, guys. That was awesome. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I am done for the day. So I think that's just about it. So I'll see you guys again during the week on Going Crazy at Home with Pastor John. We'll come back this week. See you guys then.